Hey guys, welcome back to Taheton to the dairy farm. We had this bean field that was ready. Um, Only got one grain truck. It wasn't as good as what I thought it would be, but taking over the farm, I didn't know how much nutrients they put in there. So we're gonna take. I did some changes with some of the mods that Pleasant Farm came out with, and the type of tractors my heart it likes. I've changed and have nothing but Alice Chimer stuff. So I did not have this one. This one replaced the case that I had. Of course, the N7, N5 Gleaner he came out with yesterday on Christmas. Yeah, I had to go with it, especially when you had this humongous green head. I mean, it made light work of this field here. I can tell you that right now. Um, and when I leave, sitting up there at the straw field, getting ready to bale, which we got to get going because we still got a busy day. It is 9. Oh well, going on 10 o'clock, right? And my boy mowed down the alfalfa field next to the field. We're going to have to ted it later this afternoon, let this sun try to dry it out. I mean, it's only 47 degrees, but it's supposed to get up to 60 today. Um, Owning this space here, I don't know what to do with it. I'm thinking serious about stringing some electric fence and putting a pasture for something cow-wise out here. Um, Even if it's, I don't know. I thought about the electric fence to maybe custom raise some bulls, but that means I'd have to drive the skid steer down the road because I don't have a loader bucket. But I also thought about building a feed lot out here. But that means I'd still have to get bells out here. But I don't know. We only have 24,647. So yeah, it's not going to be anytime soon. But just food for thought of what to use that open space for. I mean, it's good size. Uh, I don't know. We'll see how well we grow the dairy. But I got the D21 hooked to the baler there. But once I get back and, well, start the dryer, it somehow shut off when the beans went in. But, yeah. We got straw to bale, we've got hay to tet, or alfalfa to tet. I think when I go get the grease, how about we take the newer Chevy, the town truck? I got a gooseneck trailer up there, a flatbed. I also got a gooseneck livestock one, but we're not going to get that today. They're calling for rain. Well, once I get parked. I also got a grain trailer to haul to the the truck. What's nice about it is that trailer holds a full grain truck load. So yeah, I could fill that up. He could still be running, and then I can park it there, and the truck can run back to unload, and then this can get loaded. Because, well, we got a silage field right there we got to get into, and but the D21, which will run the, well, no, I've got the Alice there, can run it. It's still hooked to the mowing machine, but anyhow, yeah. When it starts raining, we might be able to run that little bit of corn in that I got drying, which is about halfway there. We're gonna fire that up once I get in there and park. I have heard rumor that this winter there might be a dairy sale of some Holsteins, but I've also heard that there might be some heifer calves for sale here really soon. A couple things. I don't know if those were in that short video or not. Yeah, right here would work. I better turn these off. That barn right out here. That barn and that barn are both by Pleasant Farms. This one is going to be for the heifers. I don't think I showed that in the video. It came out right after I did the video. I can put square bells up there too. So, I've not figured out what gate that opens. See, there's a gate right... Oh, windows. Okay. Because this will show what bells I have in the storage. So, hayloft light, and all that. So, yeah, the heifers will definitely be out here. This one, yes, it looks like the end game, but it came from Pleasant Farms. 30 calves I can put in there. There's no slurry. And you're not going to have, with calves, slurry because how they are. So, I think I'll have to get somehow of maybe blowing straw in. But anyhow, let's run to the house. Oh, by the way, yes. I had this built. Well, we got one more tree to get rid of. Poet, which is up by the store. I'll have to lease a truck, and that's why I'm probably a little lower than it was when you first saw the 5-minute video we had. Poet, and I had to paint in there, so that's why it looks the way it does. I'm going to have to lease a semi-truck because my grain truck cannot haul it. I can buy wet brewer's grain. So, I'm thinking, with the barn we just put up here, I'll take those corn stalks and we'll go sell them sometime, is when I'm chopping corn, I'll put in there what I want to ferment for silage for feed. And these bins would be like the commodity shed where I'll have some 1 or 2 loads maybe here that is grain chopped to feed, and then the brewer's grain and all that. So that's a little bit that's left from the tree, and well, we still got to cut this up, and I'm going to have to do some trimming on this one. I don't want to lose this tree, but that's not today. Let's run over here and do some switching around because I've got to get drying done on this corn. Bin state, so let's go here. Put the shift on. Wet bin to bin 2. As you can see, I've still got 311.5 bushels of corn to dry. Got 115.6 that are dry. One load, grain truck load I have right there of beans was 442 bushels of beans, and I got some wheat in there too. So let's go over here and get the drying started. There we go. We're done running some crops for now. That was the only thing that was clear. Let's make sure it's firing up, it's warming up. Let's make sure the corn goes up. really want to empty out the wet bin, get all this corn dried before we start running corn anyhow. And there it is, it's finally starting to go, so that's a good thing. I added this bin. This came out. I can't remember who. It's one of those small bins that you would see in the 80s. I mean, they were never big, they were never fancy like that. But I added it for any extra crop that I need to put somewhere, which I don't think will happen, but... And that's the Alice I was talking about that may go on the blower, too. I'm going to have to move some things around. I don't think we'll do any round bales. I think I got time. I'm thinking the round bale that I'm going to do would be corn stalks. And go from there. But let's run around as this, and we want to try to get into that today. It's going on 10 o'clock. Boy, I better quit talking and just get things done. I mean, we've been very, very busy today. It's when rain's getting ready to come. When I bring the yeah, let's jump in the. There we go. So, I've not driven this truck much, as you can tell. The hours is low. But, Colton needs fed. Boy took off to town to meet some of his friends at school for practice today, and said he forgot to feed the dog, which... I'm glad the boy got hay mowed down before he went to football practice. One of these days we'll show you where the school is. It's we pass it when you go past Taheton, the town. But we don't have the time to swing by there today. I mean, well, if I get the round bale netting, maybe I'll pick it up at Tractor Supply. I know they carry it too. It's a little bit higher, but yeah, we'll get it from Tractor Supply. Well, good thing no one was coming. I didn't look. I gotta get the combine and header back, but that can sit there for a little bit. I was coming back. I had the grain truck up at the store, getting new tires on it for fall, and I came through and I was like, I gotta get that straw belt, and I looked back there at that field where the combine is. I'm like, wait a minute, and I noticed neighbor's bean field was starting to turn, and we planted those on the same day. Matter of fact, that's the same variety, just a different company. I'm thinking serious about putting signs out when I plant for the corn and beans, definitely. I really think I may have to use their forklift. I think I may have 2 skids of Pioneer wheat seed up there. I'm plotting that field we just harvested beans on. Depends on how much it rains or how far I could get today, and maybe if the boy gets back, maybe he might want to do this. Taking a disc and disking down that bean field we just did. Boy, this truck is, whoa! Disking down that bean field. See, welcome to Taheton. I wonder if he would disc that bean field down. And then I'll plant wheat in there. Because there's a grass field around the corner from that bean field we just ran to that's ready. I've torn with mowing that down and seeing if we can get it dried out, but I think with the rain coming, and if I would show you once I get to the store, it'll save. And maybe that's what I need to do too. But, yeah, just, whoa. These people drive, see, there's another bean field ready. Yeah, Poet, well, wow. Poet's right over there. You'll see the big grain, the big facility. Um, boy, these AIs don't like you tailgating, do they? Uh, but I'm also the type that you just need to fly. Uh, but yeah, Poet sits right there. They sell the wet grain. When I was there, I was talking to them about all the cornfield that I have to run. Now I might be able to sell what I'm drying now there because they're not. No one's bringing. Well, okay, no one's bringing in right now, but boy, I can't drive today. Let's do this while I'm backing up. Now. No. Wow, you can adjust the steering. Oh, wow. That's not how I thought that would go down. We got a thing of cat food up there. They... Alright, let's make sure everything's hooked up. Yes. Alright. Nope, I want to go forward. Oh, and I got the stuff for silage. Well, let's go see. Hey guys, can I borrow this electric thing? Alright. Apparently that's what it's here for people to use to load. I don't know if I like the electric part of it, but hey, it's better than trying to lift it up. Let's put the grease on last. The reason I say that, 28 bushel of, or in one skid. I'm hoping that's enough. So, well, hey, let me get this loaded, and I'll be right back with you. All right, I just got everything loaded, so let's go put this back. I figured the big barrels of grease would work. I, yeah, they wanted me to put that back on charge, even though it was full. It is what it is. Uh, I just wonder, is there a small thing of grease I can keep in the service truck? That's not in there. Well, I downloaded a map that crater that had a bunch of that stuff. So, well, I guess they don't have. There's my chemicals. Um, I guess it's just that big container for grease. 'Cause I was thinking keeping that in that service truck, but I'm going to have to transfer anyhow. But there's the grease, 360 pieces. I think each is 2 piece. Of course, there's my seed. So 29 bushel. There is. $58 bushel of wheat. We might need more. There's my mower I got. That 330 mower. And then there's the skid of feed. Because, well, you never know. Yeah, 15 gallons. No. Lubricant is full on the trailer. So there's 2 pieces. Yeah, it showed lubricant when I hooked the trailer up, so I downloaded it because I was going to do something from Upper Mississippi Valley that was part of the production and all that. And once this map came out, I'm like, I'd rather just play on this 100%. And got rid of all the stuff like the vans and semi trailers and stuff out of my mods. Uh, and then I kept the grease because I'm like, that's realistic. You will have to grease um, stuff to use, and well, my baler needs grease to even bale that straw right now. So once I get back to the farm, we'll get it in the service truck, and I might grease the baler, then run or take the grease over with the header cart, and grease the baler and stuff, and then go pick the header cart up from the combine. And then park it down there to do that and go bale. Um, and then get ran back to pick things up or whatever. At least that is, them two are the furthest fields I've got to go to, which isn't far from the farm. Just because it's a couple minute drive. I mean, if push came to shove, I could drive the gleaner home. Not really well, not really well with that head because it getting around the railroad tracks. That would be the fun part. Um, so yeah, well, I just got a text from the boy. They're just finishing up practice, so he goes, "I'll be home in about half an hour." So about 10:30, he'll be home, and we'll go from there. Which is great because if I can get straw baled, and he can stack it on the wagon for me, and the gleaner moved, then when I go to tet the hay, or he could tet the hay, I can start disking down that bean field. Or, well, I'm wondering if I should fertilize it before I disc. I don't think it's needing any lime right now and all that, and because, well, maybe I'll do the soil sample first. Um, because if it don't need limed, just fertilizer, then I will run the cart up there with whatever tractor, get a load of fertilizer or two, and fertilize that for wheat. But if it's not really calling, whoa, 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 not really calling it. Well, I didn't look. I just started backing up, and no one was behind me. At least, I guess that's not a bad thing. Um, well, I guess we'll figure it out. It's early in the morning still. Um, it's been a very, very, very productive so far. Um, but as I told the wife, get used to it because once the dairy's going and we're doing row crops and the whole 9 yards, it's it's going to be like this when it's warm. So I'm going to turn off here, but I'm going to call this a video as I am unstrapping. I want to say thank you. The short video I did on this that posted yesterday or Christmas. I'm recording this the day after Christmas, but doesn't mean it will be posted that day. But anyhow, um, it's doing well for me, and I want to thank you for that. And I'm enjoying doing what we're doing here. Uh, it's going to be as real life as I could possibly do for a game. That also being said, sometimes I may cheat a little bit, I guess. But I'm going to try my hardest to do as real as possible. Now, one other thing I've got to ask you guys is, if you know a grain truck like this, okay? And the grain leg, even though I can run up to a chosen bushel, still has the leaders. That looks like that will haul brewer's grain, because that's I want to be able to haul it without having to get something bigger in there. I mean, that was fun trying to get a semi through there. I can tell you that now. So, well, I want to thank you guys. I'm going to call this a video. This was probably a little bit longer than I normally do. But I'm going to try to get one more put out this week. If it's not by the weekend or whatnot. And then, of course, work starts back then. And this truck needs grease too, huh? Well, I guess we'll figure out how that works here in a minute. So anyhow, guys, you've never seen in this barn, but that's what's here. It's going to be the chemical seed storage. I think it'll work. And grease will go in the shop. But anyhow, thank you. We'll call this a video. I'm going to get this all unloaded and put where it needs to go and go from there. Have a great rest of your week and enjoy the new year. Later.